Hello everyone, Tech1421 here. Welcome back to a brand new Let's Play of Pokemon Snap, one of my favorite games of all time. Pokemon Snap was made in 1999 for the Nintendo 64. I bought that game probably in 1999 when it first came out, and my family had a Nintendo 64. I believe I was like 6 years old at the time, and didn't really know what was going on, but it was still a really fun game. And now I got the game for the Wii, for the Virtual Console, and it's gonna be a blast. So I am doing a Let's Play on it, and we're gonna start a new file here, new game, and say yes. And our name is going to be Tack. A little bit of information on this game. This game was, again, made in 1999. It featured only 63 Pokemon, is the number of Pokemon you could actually take pictures of. So it was only Generation 1. We're going to name ourselves Tack, and then we're going to end it there. And we're going to be called Tack. And here's Professor Oak. Hello there, Tack. I'm Oak, the Pokemon Professor. The reason I invited you here is this Pokemon report. I'd like for you to take pictures of Pokemon for the Pokemon report. Here on Pokemon Island, wild Pokemon can be found everywhere. This is my new invention, the 01 vehicle. You can take this on your trip, which makes me wonder why in any of the other Pokemon games we didn't get like some kind of vehicle. We always had to like run around and go on our bikes and stuff like that. Running shoes and bikes, and in this game we get a vehicle, which is pretty cool. The 01 vehicle constantly moves towards the Gold Gate. Should I repeat this information? No! I'll teach you how to take pictures in the first course. I'm counting on you, Tack. Before we start, though, yes, I remember you have to reverse the controls. Would you like to keep going? No, really quickly. We want to change the controls. And I think the only way you can do that is in the main lobby menu right here. So we're going to press Start, Options, and where are we going? Control Stick Setup. Yes, we want normal. Normal, there we go. Does that save it? Hopefully it saves it. Okay, cool. So we want to go ahead and continue our game, and then we'll start. So more information on this game and this Let's Play. This Let's Play is probably going to be 6 to 8 episodes, somewhere in there. I'm going to try to do 2 run-throughs of a course, or I guess two runs per course. They might not necessarily be the same course that I play. I don't know how to explain it. I'm gonna go through 2 different courses in one episode. Is what I'm trying to say. So right here it teaches us how to play and all that stuff. Try to take lots of pictures of Pokemon. Yep. So right there we took a picture of Pidgey. Now we take a picture of DODUO. And nice, the settings are the same, or the way that I want them to be. Here's a picture of Pikachu. And what I like about this game a lot is the fact that it has every single level has a lot of replayability. And what I mean by that is you can go into a level again and again, and there's a bunch of different things you can do, and there's always like different ways of taking pictures of the Pokemon. There's a Lapras right there, which is pretty awesome. Got a picture of Lapras. If you keep taking pictures of Lapras, he eventually comes towards the very end, so we can get a better picture of him, of Lapras. And we don't know what this Pokemon is right now, but maybe we'll find out later when we get some more items. So yeah. So the game relies on taking pictures of Pokemon, and the main character of the game doesn't have a Pokemon of his own, which makes him the ultimate Pokemon trainer, because he's going into the wild here against all these Pokemon without a Pokemon of his own to protect himself. So he's a pretty badass right there. But anyways, here we see MEOWTH and Pidgey, and there's a pretty cool picture of Lapras. Got some good pictures of Lapras right there. It's pretty hard to get good pictures of Lapras unless you know what you're doing. So yeah. But in this Let's Play, I want to take pictures of all 63 Pokemon in the game, and I'm gonna try to get the best pictures I possibly can get. But my main goal is just to take a picture of all the Pokemon and get all of them into the database. Kind of like if you were to go into a normal Pokemon game and try to complete the Pokedex. You don't really care if the Pokemon's that great or not, or if it has great stats or great moves or it's a great level. As long as you get it into the Pokedex, then you've completed the Pokedex. If you've gotten a picture, or if you've gotten every single Pokemon in the Pokedex, you've completed the Pokedex. And for whatever reason, Lapras does not show up right there. He normally does. But there is Kangaskhan. Good old Kangaskhan. Oh, there's Lapras. Hello, Lapras. I don't know why he came up so late there. That's kind of weird. We have some Pidgeys here, but yeah, you get 60 pictures per level. And if you use all 60 pictures, then it just it ends. The course ends, or the other way you can end the course is by going through this little gate thing right here, which we just did. So got some pretty good pictures on our very first run. The very first time through a level, you're not going to get the best pictures because you're going to need some good items later in the game to get all the pictures of all the Pokemon. But we got a decent amount of pictures, of good pictures in this level. So let's go ahead and see what we got here. That's a pretty good picture of DODUO. I'm going to go ahead and tag that one. Got a pretty good picture of Pikachu. I'm not sure which one's better. We'll just go with this one. We'll get a better picture of Pikachu later on. In every level with Pikachu, in every level in the game, I'm pretty sure there's like a fancy little thing with Pikachu. Maybe besides one level, one or two of the levels don't have a special thing with Pikachu. But for the most part, they all have a special little thing with Pikachu. Which is only makes sense because Pikachu is like the mascot of Pokemon at the time, and still really is. But yeah, so there's that. There's some pretty good pictures. Not that great picture of Lapras. We'll probably get a better picture later on, and not that great a picture of Kangaskhan. But here's a pretty good picture of Pidgey, I think. Pidgey using Gust is actually a special picture, and we'll get into that. But once we're done marking all of our pictures, we're gonna go ahead and go to Professor Oak, and he's gonna rate them for us and give us a score and all that fun stuff. So the first time through this whole Professor Oak check, I'm actually gonna go at normal speed and show you what's going on and how we grade the pictures, and then from then on I'm probably just gonna skip through most of it and just see the scores we got. So he grades it on size, he grades it on pose, which is 1000's a pretty good pose, and then technique. Technique is if it's in the middle of the frame or not, and if it is in the middle of the frame or close to the middle of the frame, you actually get a ×2 bonus, which is pretty darn important to get that ×2 bonus. And then that adds up all your score. There's two other things we can get here, but I'm not sure if we actually got any of them. So we check the size again, which is a pretty good size. Pose is pretty decent, and that is in the middle, so we're gonna get that ×2 bonus. Pretty decent score for our first time through. Here's Butterfree. Probably not gonna be that great of a picture. We did manage to get 2,000 something, 2,100 or 2,000. No, actually no, we didn't get the ×2, so it's only 1,070. Unfortunately. Here's Meowth though. Meowth, pretty good size for Meowth. Pose is pretty good, so this actually might be a pretty good picture of Meowth. That's a pretty good score. And there's EEVEE. EEVEE looking all cute and such. And unfortunately, its evolutions aren't in this game, but I would have liked to see that. If you do something like special with EEVEE in the level, it goes in like a Jolteon or something like that. But unfortunately, we just got EEVEE chasing around that mysterious figure, which we don't know what it is yet. But I mean, most of us probably do know, or have some kind of idea. Here's Lapras though. Not a very good picture of Lapras at all. Kangaskhan's probably going to be the same deal. Not that great a picture of Kangaskhan either. And then Pidgey, this is going to be a pretty good picture. So here we introduce the special points. So there's a bunch of like special different Pokemon in the game where you can make them do something. It'll give you some special points added to your score. This gusting Pidgey is one of those, and unfortunately we didn't get that great of like size or anything like that, so it actually wasn't that great of a picture, unfortunately. But here's the score. We have 8 kinds of Pokemon. There's our total score, which adds up throughout the game, and we report back to Professor Oak, and then he tells us if we did a good job or not. So yeah, that's how the game works. Pretty simple, but it's a very fun game. I really love this game, and it feels great to play it. Here we have the Pokemon report, but we're going to go to the course. The Pokemon report keeps track of all of our pictures that we have if we want to go look at them. This game, I didn't ever mention this, but this game has an amazing soundtrack. One of the best soundtracks of any game. And if you just take the time to listen to the music in each level, it's fantastic. So here we go to Tunnel, our second level of the game. There's only about 6 or 7, I think, levels in the game, so it's not that long of a game. But again, you have to go back and there's a bunch of different things you can do in each level. And here's Pikachu, which jumps on Voltorb, or Electrode here. Not Voltorb, Electrode. And pretty cool picture of Pikachu on top of the Electrode. Here's Electabuzz. Hello, Electabuzz. How's it going, buddy? I see you, Electabuzz. I see you. Going down that walkway there. But here's Kakuna. I don't think we're going to be able to get a good picture of Kakuna yet. But Electrode did explode. And well, that might be a pretty decent picture of Kakuna. We'll have to wait and see. A lot of different things in this game. You have to really wait until you get some items. And that's what makes it kind of a good replayability of this game, is to go back into the game and through different levels and do certain things. There's Pikachu again, and here's this purple dot, which we don't know what it is yet. Well, I guess we might find out later once we take a picture. Once we get a good look at the negatives. But right now we don't know what it is. There's Magikarp. That's a pretty darn good picture of Magikarp, if I do say so myself. I thought that was a pretty good picture. Zubat again. Hello, Zubat. And here's this purple dot again. Not sure what this purple dot's all about, but I guess we'll find out once we look at the Pokemon report. Here's another picture of Electabuzz, and there's Pikachu alongside Diglett. Hello, Diglett. How's it going, buddy? I'm gonna try to get a good picture of Diglett once he pops up. There we go. Got a good picture of Diglett right there, and here he comes again. Pikachu's keeping him company, and unfortunately we didn't do what we wanted to do, right? But if that's okay. So unfortunately, this playthrough right here, this playthrough of this level, there's not much you can do right away. Having a limited amount of items. Actually, we have no items yet, unfortunately. But you can see here, here's Magnemite, but our camera's getting interfered with the picture there, so we can't actually get a good picture of Magnemite yet. And this Voltorb, or this Electrode, I keep on calling it Voltorb, it's Electrode. This Electrode is blocking this, what seems to be some rocks, some fiery rocks. I don't know if we'll figure out what's going on over there later or not, but... So yeah, I really love this game, and again, we're only going to go through 2 levels at a time. We're going to eventually come back to these levels. We'll probably, in the next episode, play through Beach again, and then Tunnel again, or we might just do Tunnel, and then maybe we'll find another route, so maybe we'll do that. Haven't quite decided yet, but if you guys could, please let me know in the comments down below how you like this game. Also, what your favorite level in this game is. That'd be great. To know, and all that stuff. What do you think about this game? What your favorite level is, and all that stuff. I really hope you guys are going to enjoy this Let's Play, because I know I'm going to really enjoy doing it. Got a pretty good picture of Electrode there. I thought that's pretty good. We probably shouldn't bother trying to figure out if it's a better picture of Pikachu or not, because it probably isn't. But here's a pretty good picture of Zubat. It's pretty cool. And it appears that purple dot is actually Haunter. So let's see if we got any good pictures of Haunter. I think this is probably the best one. Not that great of a picture, but it is what it is. And look at that, that's a pretty good picture of Magikarp. I think it is, at least. So yeah. Now we go through here. Diglett. What's the best picture of Diglett? Probably this one. It's probably closest to the center of the picture. I thought that was a picture of Haunter, but I guess it's a picture of Pikachu. And that's all we have. So yeah, let's go ahead and go to Professor Oak here. And after we see what Professor Oak has to say, we're going to call it an episode, and then we'll go ahead and go on to the next one and do all that stuff. So we're going to go ahead and skip this. Pretty good picture of Electrode. And here's Electabuzz, not that great. We'll probably end up getting a better picture later on. Pretty good picture of Zubat. Zubat's a new Pokemon. Haunter, also new Pokemon. Pretty good picture of Haunter. Although it probably could be centered a lot better and probably bigger picture. Here's Magikarp. Magikarp, pretty good picture of Magikarp. It's pretty hard to take a good picture of him. Diglett, a good picture of Diglett too. 3000 range, that's pretty good. And now we have 14 different kinds of Pokemon in our report, which is pretty fantastic. So that's going to be that. Let's see if Professor Oak has anything to say for us.
Welcome back.
She says, welcome back. You take pictures at a good pace to make your work easier. Here's a present for you. It will come in handy for taking Pokemon pictures. Would you like to be closer with Pokemon? Of course. Then use this apple-shaped Pokemon food. It's easy to use when you are not focusing on your camera. Press A to throw it. Pokemon in the distance will happily come closer when you use this item. If you want to throw further, look up slightly, then throw. Here's a hint for you. Throw some Pokemon food at an Electrode that's not moving and see what happens. Good luck, Tack. Shall I repeat this information? No. So in the next episode, we're gonna go ahead and go back through some of these courses and do some other stuff. Take some more pictures of Pokemon. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode, this very first episode of Pokemon Snap, and I'll hopefully see you in the next one. Take it easy, everyone. Peace.